Wow. If there's a movie that beats you over the head and shoulders with a message more than this one, I haven't seen it. Except maybe Avatar. That was pretty blatant. Elysium. Now, Elysium takes place in the not too distant future where basically the world has become overpopulated, dirty, and polluted. Which I like how they do that because that's pretty much in reality what's going to happen anyway. And in Elysium, Matt Damon's character is one of the poor, dirty masses that live on Earth, while the rich, privileged people live up in this giant metal wagon wheel in the sky called Elysium. The whole class system is bad message. If you can afford it, and if you're rich enough, you can live in Elysium. It's basically like a giant gated community in the sky. Everything is clean, everybody is healthy, good looking, sexy people live up there. They have these med bays where basically if you lay in this bed, it'll scan you and fix whatever problems you have. And that's the reason that Matt Damon's character needs to get up there. Because something happens to him, and I'm not going to tell you what, but something happens to him to where he needs to get up there so that he can save his life. And in this world here on Earth, it's now, like I said, it's dirty and it's overpopulated. Like it's dirty to the point where I think it gets kind of ridiculous and doesn't really need to be so dirty. It's like Matt Damon's character works at this big factory that build these android police. I mean, it has these big sliding doors, and on the big sliding doors there's like graffiti and stuff, and at his job there's like paper and garbage everywhere. It's like, alright, we get it. Living on Earth sucks. With Matt Damon's character, bad stuff just kept happening to him so that you could see and so that you could understand that living on this Earth sucks. It's like, okay, this happened to him, yeah, living down here sucks. And then this happened to him, yes, living down here sucks. And then this happened to him, it's like, yes, living on this Earth sucks. We get it. I think they could have cut out about 30 minutes. And so Matt Damon used to be a criminal before he went straight. And so when it turns out he needs to get to Elysium, he kind of becomes involved with these shady characters that he worked with before. And they hook him up with this cool kind of bionic looking suit looking thing. It reminded me of how Bruce Wayne looked in Kingdom Come, that graphic novel. And basically this suit makes it so he's powerful, so he's actually really strong, and it actually has a couple other attributes that I don't really want to spoil for you. It's important to have it on him so that he can get into Elysium. If he didn't have this suit thing on, then it would be very hard for him to get to Elysium. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Jodie Foster plays this Ice Queen, bureaucratic government type. I'm pretty sure anybody could have played this role. And Jodie Foster took a really strange decision with it in the way that this character talked. It's like if you ever saw Data on Star Trek Next Generation, he never used contractions. That's kind of like her character. It's very strange. Instead of saying wouldn't, she said would not. I would not advise that. I would, in fact, advise against it. Weird. And actually kind of gets on your nerves after a while. William Fichtner is in this. You know, the guy that plays a dick in like every movie he's in? Well, guess what? He plays a dick in this one too. The president of Elysium is the captain of the USS Kelvin in Star Trek. The main problem I have with this movie, I mean, it's a really cool movie. It's directed by Neil Blomkamp, who did District 9, and it definitely has that District 9 feel when they're on Earth. It's like you're sitting there watching it going, okay, it's a science fiction movie. No, I thought it was an action movie. The preview made it look like it's an action movie. Then you get more into it, you're like, well, is it a drama now? Am I watching a drama? Like, oh, nope, now it's back to sci-fi. Huh. That's odd. And so it never really sticks to one genre and just goes with it. I will say that it is cool to see Matt Damon kicking butt. I would say all around Elysium is a pretty fun, pretty entertaining movie, but at the end of the day, I think you can skip the theaters on this and go straight to Redbox or Netflix. So there you go. Elysium. So what did you think? Have you seen it? Let me know if I'm full of it, if I don't know what I'm talking about, if you agree, am I crazy? What was your favorite part of the movie? And if you want to see more of my reviews, click right below. It's right in the description.